I will never get over that sound. Are you like a drink girl? Because I am totally a drink girl. I could have unlimited drinks. Well, hello. You guys, I talk about it every vlog. Stanley Cup. You have to do it. I actually just put in my silicone straws because the straw that it comes with sucks. So I definitely recommend looking into, oh, the prettiest butterfly. Better straws, because it's terrible. But I've got my big ass smoothie that, is it just me or like, do you struggle drinking? I won't even drink half of this. But Colin just made breakfast, so there's no way he would eat it. So in here I put tons of ice because I like it really slushy. A scoop of protein. I've actually been trying Kion, K-I-O-N. It's a really clean protein. I tried a few that just don't taste good. My friend Amy told me about it and it's so good. I got the chocolate. So I did a scoop of that, some peanut butter, some spinach. I get frozen spinach now just because it lasts obviously really long. Half a banana and a little bit of milk and then the rest water. Just to make it like nice and creamy. Usually I'll do almond milk, but there's literally zero reason for me to be drinking almond milk. So I don't buy it anymore. Guys, look at this bag that I got at the farmer's market on Mother's Day. Tell me this isn't the most beautiful bag in the entire world. I'm obsessed. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm obsessed with butterflies. When my grandma passed away, I swore that my sign for her is butterflies. I saw it and I asked a woman, I'm like, do you make these? And she said, no, we actually have a tribe in Colombia, I want to say. Oh, I forgot. I think I had it in, I don't know if I included it in my last vlog or not, but I looked it up and they literally hand sew them, which makes it even more. It's like a one of a kind, I feel like. I love it. So I will link her Instagram below if you guys are interested. She has so many gorgeous things and I'm obsessed with it. So I'm on my way now to my first OBGYN appointment for my new practice. My first practice that I was seeing unfortunately could not do VBACs because they don't have the staff. I don't know. I don't understand. None of it makes sense to me. I've had to work my booty off to find somebody that will deliver me and give me a VBAC. For those of you that don't know, that's a vaginal birth after cesarean. So my first was a C-section, and my second that I had, my preemie, I had him at 28 weeks. I had him vaginally. So I already had a successful VBAC, but I don't know, it's a whole thing. So sorry if I'm boring you with all of this pregnancy talk, but it's where I'm at in my life right now. Hopefully it's something you're interested in hearing. I just want to pull up over here while I talk to you guys and everybody stares at me. So I was actually seeing a midwife and I was obsessed with her. We didn't think, we were trying to be positive and just say like that my last pregnancy was a fluke, wasn't going to happen again, but it did. So we found out I had a short cervix, and from the get-go I knew that she wasn't going to be able to deliver me because they don't do VBACs, and I was not going to electively sign up for a C-section if I don't have to do that. That would be so silly. So the thing is like everybody's super supportive of VBACs, but finding somebody that can be on call for that type of situation is just really hard. So I went through all of my appointments with my maternal fetal medicine doctor, which is a specialist that deals with all different types of high-risk pregnancies. And she was like, listen, I know it's really hard finding someone. She gave me a couple practices. I couldn't get in with the practices. Number one, they're concerned about dealing with me having a cerclage, which is odd because the maternal fetal medicine won't really deal with you because there's people with so many issues with high-risk pregnancies. And so even though I'm considered a high-risk pregnancy, there's still nothing wrong with me and there's nothing wrong with the baby. It was my cervix. We took care of it. It is what it is at this point. It's like a typical pregnancy. Like anything can happen. So it's just been a mess. So the doctor that I was seeing with the practice that I'm at is 7 different doctors, which is insane. The hospital that I'm gonna be delivering at is literally 15 minutes away without traffic. So that's obviously really convenient. And she's like, I don't want you to have to drive over the bridge, which would be at least a half hour, if you don't have to. So I'm very lucky that practice accepted me as a patient. So today's my first appointment with them, because I'm done with my other appointments, as a patient. So that's really exciting. Hopefully it goes well. I'm gonna ask her about the gestational diabetes test. There is a company called the Fresh Test, and you buy it, and then it's an alternative to the drinking the disgusting drink that's filled with literal garbage. So I'm gonna ask her. I'm really hoping. I'm kind of scared, which is crazy that I would be scared to ask about it, because some people are just, I don't know. So that's the down low, you guys. As of yesterday, I am 25 weeks. So crazy to think that in 3 weeks I delivered Jameson. Didn't have a clue that I was going to, but just really grateful. That's my little chat. I wanted to show you guys a couple things that I have been in love with lately, and then I'm gonna go. So my favorite things that I've been obsessed with lately: the Summer Fridays lip butter. You need both. If you could only get one, I would say, I don't know, I don't feel like this gives you the biggest amount of color, but I feel like it gives you enough. But they smell so good. They're non-toxic, they're clean. I looked up every ingredient and I am obsessed. I love them. I love the way that they lay on your lips and everything. Obsessed with my Stanley. I also am I love jewelry, and I was on such a jewelry kick for a while, but I just haven't found anything that I really loved. And I feel like everybody has been posting about a jewelry brand called Lily Clasp. And so I ordered a couple pieces and I got them in last week, and I really like them. I'll show you guys. These are the pieces. The founder is literally like one of the most gorgeous people I've ever seen, and obviously so talented. So I'm really in love with the chain look. So I got these. They're really cute, and these to like match with them. There's a couple other things that I have an eye on. I would love to get like some cute rings. I love when I see people with jewelry on that have like cute rings, but I'm also always in the kitchen and always doing stuff. So I'm like, and then if not, we're at the beach, and I don't know if I'm, you know, and I literally only wear one of my bands. I have another band and then my ring. I hardly ever wear my ring. I love this just like simple look, and like I said, I don't ever wear my rings when I'm in the kitchen cooking and doing all that. So, and my hands swell so bad in the heat, so I try to chill with that. I also have had this for 3 years. It's the Chloe bracelet from, I also love Miranda Fry. I need to look at their stuff. I haven't looked in forever, but it is so gorge and so simple and dainty and just really pretty. I love it. I know this isn't the best view, but it's gold. And that's it. So I just wanted to show you guys some things I've been into lately. I'm gonna jam out, drive to the doctor's, and I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. I'm currently listening to Strategies to Achieve Peace with Trent Shelton. Sorry, I had like a hiccup. Trent Shelton on Ed Milet's podcast.
Yeah, but last year was the hardest year of my life. You know, I thought losing football was gonna be the hardest time in my life. The last podcast, that was it, right? Mm-hmm. But last year, you know, not to spend too much time on it, but the month of March was a horrible month. You know, and I say that at that time. I look back and I think it's a beautiful month.
Okay, so I just got done making dinner, and I just wanted to share with you guys what I made because I feel like it's so easy and simple. All I did was just some pasta that I boiled, obviously. And then in a separate pan, I did some yellow onion, some fresh garlic, and then I cooked some ground beef. And then I just used like some salt, some pepper, and I cooked all of that together. And then I added a jar of Rao's sauce. That's my favorite sauce. It's really yummy. And then I just put some fresh ricotta that I got at Whole Foods. It was like a local brand, into my blender, and I blended it with some salt, garlic salt, pepper, and some Italian seasoning just to get like a whipped ricotta. and I put everything together like this, and I just feel like it was like a lazy girl yummy dinner, but you still feel like you're at a restaurant. And I just wanted to give you some inspo. Obviously I wasn't going to bring you along to just make something as simple as that, but again, sometimes the easy dinners, when I'm exhausted and I just needed a little lazy girl dinner. So hopefully, I would have loved to have some fresh basil on top, but I don't have any. So hopefully this inspires you guys. It doesn't have to be complicated. It can still be yummy and you can still be creative.
Never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire, check my repertoire, don't check me not. Unless it's checks involved, I've been feeling like I'm next to God. Next to God, next to God. Never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire, don't check me not. Unless it's checks involved, I've been feeling like I'm next to God. Next to God, next to God. Never fold, never ever stone a rolling stone till I'm in Rolling Stone. Bet I'm close to gold, need a place, need a safer bank. I've been saving change, I need some space. Chatting in my face, get from around my way. Ay, what you saying, where you at now? I swear that once I leave my city, never coming back down. Way from pushing tapes to glowing up around the map now. Real hot summer, keep my cool, I never act out. Ay, yes indeed, recognize what you want, may not be what you need. Won't take control of me, but I got mouths to feed. Hustle smart, not hard to still get it by any means. Please, never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire,